It's time for Discoveries with D. That's me. Thank you for doing this video. Let's talk GH again. Okay, this is coming from everything up to Friday, and including Friday the 10th of January. So what do you think? What do you think of what's going down? It's very dramatic. It is. It's very sad and dramatic. I mean, it's, we keep losing people, and I feel like people are still like, oh, like, we all know Kelly was leaving, but nobody expected Dex to bite the dust, I was a little bit shocked about that. And now we just saw Cyrus. Now, spoilers, if you haven't seen Fridays, better click off. All right. Cyrus injecting Michael with the digitalis. Like, seriously? And how did he get in there undetected? Nobody's leaving this kid alone. He's in intensive care. I don't understand why nobody's in there. Again, I know it's a soap opera. I know. I think I expect too much. But little things like little details like that kind of annoy me. It just does. I'm like, there's no way he should have gotten in there, especially when he was thrown out. He was told he's not allowed there. He's been barred. I mean, of course he gets in. Of course. Now, is he giving Michael the axe to dig to Sonny and Carly, or is he really being that he feels so bad he's suffering and want to put him out of his misery? I don't think that's it, because Dex wasn't in dire need of, he wasn't, Sam was recovering, so he's got this warped sense of, I don't know, God, I guess. He thinks he's God thing, but we all know, so it's kind of like, I never liked him, the character. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was the actor that was in The Walking Dead. I don't like him in that either. I think he was the one that Rick bit his neck off, or killed him by biting him in the neck. I'm pretty sure that was the one, but I could be wrong. So I haven't liked him since that, because he was really a bastard there too. Nobody tortures my Rick. But I think that's a sign of a good actor when you don't like them, and I just don't like him. So the fact that he's killing people means he's going to be leaving, not in the not too distant future. So, but from what I'm gathering, the one doctor, which his name escapes me, is going to notice that, and I think he puts him in a coma or something, because his character's not dying from what I heard. Then again, I don't know everything, but so I'm thinking that's how they're going to put him. They want to disable him. So it's going to be like, we're going to put you on like somewhere. And then they got Willow, who lost her kids because Carly decided to take them. Now, I kind of understand why she did that. Like, I don't know. She seems, Willow, like this sweet girl. She does seem very nice and very, says she loves Michael, but, she's just the hots for Drew. But why would you take his son overnight to see, what I'm saying? Like, that didn't make sense. Like, anybody in the right mind, okay, if I want to go, that's fine. I'm not going to take the kid. Like, that just didn't make sense to me. He's too young to remember that. He's not like he's 13. What is he? Wiley, 5? 6? He's not going to remember that. He's not going to be impressed by that. So I'm not quite sure why she took him. So, yeah. Him suing her made sense because, and she should have she gets all upset. He's taking my kids. Well, of course he is. Who wouldn't? I mean, but of course they're saying, well, an infidelity is not a reason she'd lose her kids. Well, Carly was just acting on Michael's best interest, figuring he was suing her for divorce anyway. So, yeah. And she did not appreciate that she took those kids out that night, and which made no sense to me either. Why she had to leave. I mean, talk it out with the kid. Whatever. It's just the whole thing never made sense. So she's pulling a little bit of rank saying, I am making all Michael's medical decisions. Now, I don't think she's going to make medical decisions that's going to be detrimental for him. I think she's going to make those decisions where they can't visit. Like those kind of decisions. Like going to have great care, but Sonny and Carly can't visit. Things like, so she's going to use that, which, bravo. I would too, I guess. But, so it's not like she's going to be neglecting his care. No, she's just going to be like limiting the family because they're not been nice to her. And that little altercation with Jocelyn, calling her a skank. I mean, is that calling the pot and the kettle black? I don't know. They're all skanks on there, let's face it. But like she said, you cheated, on camera with Dex. I did not see that episode. So I mean, that time I was not watching them. But like she said, Cameron and I weren't married and had kids, which doesn't excuse cheating is cheating no matter what it is. But I kind of understood that. Because let's face it, you're married. And if you're having feelings for somebody else, it's time you get unmarried. I don't, she's almost feeling like she's justified in making that. See, that's what I don't understand. You're making her justified in cheating. She's justified. We have real feelings. But you're married to somebody else. You don't get feelings for somebody when you're married. You're not supposed to anyway. Especially if, in all intents and purposes, their marriage was good. So I don't understand when she tries to justify it. If you're unhappy or when you're starting to look at your husband's uncle in that kind of a light, that's time to leave. Whether you have kids or not, it's not a good environment to be in. So when she tries to justify the fact that she cheated and went there, like she really had to go and watch him be like, come on. And how many times was she kept saying, we can't do this. We can't be seen together. All of a sudden she could, back then she didn't want Michael to find. And now she's just flaunting it. Like, I just don't understand. I don't know, she does these flip things, which drives me crazy. But, and then Drew, I don't like him. I guess I haven't watched it steadily till recently. He is a dick. So I don't know any other words to call him, but he's not even nice. First of all, if you're having feelings for your nephew's wife, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Again, I know it's a soap opera and you want this kind of drama, but not when they're happy. I don't like when they pull something out of nowhere. Like, it's not like she was married, like maybe she was pregnant, got married, and she wasn't sure she really loved him or something. They made the choice to get married, and they had another child. I don't understand how that's the disconnect I have. And he's just acting like he's all that and a bag of chips with her. And I mean, like, first of all, I won't want to be involved with her until she was free. Yeah, I don't know. It frustrates me a bit. It does frustrate me a bit. But he was like really raunchy to Carly, and he really pulled some punches. Now, not for nothing. Her son is fighting for his life at the moment. Can you just take the punches and just walk away? No, he fought back hard and mean, and I thought that was just a little bit low. I mean, yeah, she's said things to him, but you know what? Her son is in the hospital fighting for his life. Give her some slack. I am surprised Carly hasn't gone off on Sonny, because obviously the bomb was meant for him. I am shocked that she's even tolerating his presence. Because this is not the first time, that Michael's gotten hurt because of him. So I'm actually shocked that they're having this united front. But we see in the previews that Sonny teams up with Nina, which ought to be very interesting, which is a good thing, I think, because Nina has a little power over Willow until Willow finds out that Nina was sleeping with Drew. Yeah, that ought to be. I can't wait till that comes out, because she thinks Drew's all about her, and he was, doing the nasty with her mom as he was pining for her. That ought to be interesting. It is. So we think what's going to happen is, we already know he got the digitalis, so it's not like he got it, so it's in his system. So we're going to see how they react. Dr. Gannon, Isaiah. I come up with it. We're going to see again, he is like this miraculous, fantastic doctor, which I would think being in trenches like that, you'd have to be fantastic, because you got to think on your feet down there. So he's going to come up with something to keep Michael alive, and then they're going to, from what I heard, they're going to suspect it because of what's happened, and Elizabeth will be off the hook because she ain't there. Then again, who says she didn't slip in because Cyrus did? Just because she's not on duty does not make her a killer, right? That's how I look at it. And Will Brennan, he got the footage of Cyrus stabbing Dex. And he gave some breadcrumbs, and Jocelyn, is she going to like gun down Cyrus? Is that how it ends with him? She got that gun. She got Dex's gun, so. I also had this other thought. They were talking about Christina being more into Sonny's business. Now that he wants to get out of the business, will Christina be like the head of the business? Would have a, mafia woman? I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool. Her mother would never let it happen, though. Come on, Alexis would never let it happen. Not that she'd have any choice because, she's old enough to do what she wants, but I think it'd be fantastic. Because I loved Ava when she was in the Jeromes, and, who was the other one? There was another woman that was, I could see her, she was always with Sonny. She was like a big mafia woman, and she was good too. I always enjoy when the women have that. They're always dressed in these power suits and always look fantastic. And yeah, Christina does need to jazz it up a bit. Her wardrobe is pretty drab. It was drab before she lost the baby. It's always been drab. It's like they make her a lesbian, and lesbians have good taste in clothes. They're fashionable, but they make her clothes are just usually too baggy for her. They're not fitted right. I don't know. I just feel like she could use it. She could use a redo in her wardrobe. And I think if you make her maybe head of the mafia, maybe she'd be a little bit better dressed. I don't know. Pet peeve I have, But yeah, Drew and Willow, they could just like leave the show. I don't really care about them. But I love the camaraderie between Jocelyn and Willow. She let her have with both barrels. It was phenomenal. And what kills me is Willow acts like she's entitled to it. Like she's entitled to sleep with Drew. I don't know. It's like when she kissed, she felt more guilt when she kissed him than she did after she slept with him. I don't. It's what keeps you tuning in, You're just going to be like, what more are they going to do to destroy these characters, I don't know. But that is what happened Thursday and Friday. Michael did wake up to see, now he was supposed to tell Jason about Sasha from what I heard from another spoiler site. But I don't think he's going to be waking up anytime soon being on this digitalis. And of course, Sasha overreacts. I mean, yeah, you were close to him at one time. And that's why, Maxie and Felicia were like, why did she react that way? And they know she's pregnant, so they're going to put two and two together. It's kind of obvious. Like I said, yes, you should be concerned about Michael, but not like that. It's a little obvious. So we'll see how that comes out. And you got Sidwell buying the Spoon Island. What powers made him a recurring character? I guess because he's good, and they just want a little bit of, need a little bit of another bad guy in there. Because he got rid of, I did not like Jagger. Oh my gosh. First of all, another recast that was terrible. No, Antonio Sabato Jr. was Jagger. You're not this guy. I didn't connect with him at all. Yeah, he just was gross. Just another bad recast. He was dark and Mediterranean. Now, this guy was blonde, and I just didn't do it for me. Didn't do it for me at all. Nope. I remember he left his son because he had an autistic child. I remember he was talking to Olivia about his autistic son. Whatever happened to him? I guess he has a mother. I don't know. But we never found out about when he was murdered. That was all swept under the rug. Who got the gun that Alexis used? We never found that out yet. Are they going to ever bring that back? I guess not. I mean, Sonny gets away with murder, literally. And it's not the first time. But if you don't have the evidence, you gotta, if it doesn't fit, you gotta quit, I'll leave you with that line. If the glove don't fit, you gotta quit. It's just, that's how it is in real life, I guess. If you don't have the evidence, that's how it is in soap opera land, too. So that is Thursdays and Fridays GH. I hope you enjoyed this little recap. If you are enjoying these videos, let me know the big old thumbs up. Comment below what you think, because I'd like to hear your opinion as well. So that is it for me. I will gossip with you another day about GH. Bye-bye, my lovelies.